Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Elizabeth, the Holistic Health and Embodiment Coach, here to help you improve your health and well-being holistically through my weekly content. Today, we are going to dive into a really powerful and honestly life-changing topic, which is the connection between your gut health and your mental health. I'm sure you have heard that mental health struggles have been on the rise lately, and if you ask me, honestly, not enough is being done to help address this issue and provide support to those in need. Let me just first off say that I am not a medical doctor, so please seek professional help or guidance if you need medical attention at this time. But if you've ever struggled with things like depression, brain fog, anxiety, low mood, or have just felt off, you're absolutely going to want to hear this today. Let's talk about why your gut might be playing a bigger role than you realize and what you can start doing today to support both your body and your mind. But before we begin, don't forget to check out the description box for the links that I will give you below with lots of helpful resources to help you on your health journey today. So first off, what does gut health actually influence in your body? The simple answer is just about everything. Your gut isn't just where you digest your food. It's home to about 70 to 80% of the immune system in your body, and it helps to regulate things like your hormones. It helps control inflammation. It supports your metabolism, and it communicates directly with your brain through what's called the gut-brain axis that you may have heard of. The gut-brain connection is why scientists sometimes call the gut the second brain, and inside your gut you have trillions of bacteria, fungi, viruses, etc. that make up your gut microbiome. When your microbiome is healthy and balanced, it helps produce important neurotransmitters, things like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, all of which are critical for regulating your mood, your energy levels, and even your sleep. In fact, get this, about 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in the gut. That's the same serotonin that influences things like your happiness, your state of calm and emotional balance. So if your gut is inflamed, imbalanced, or unhealthy, it's really no surprise that your mental health can suffer too. Now, let's talk the science behind it for a second, since more and more studies on gut health have been providing so much valuable information on how these microbes help us in so many ways. Multiple studies have found that people with things like depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline often have something called a dysbiosis. That's when the bad bacteria outweigh the good bacteria in your gut, and when this imbalance happens, the gut lining can become more permeable, sometimes referred to leaky gut, which I'm sure you may have heard of, and this allows toxins and inflammatory molecules into your bloodstream, which creates a low-grade systemic inflammation that directly affects the brain. A 2017 study review in the Journal of Psychiatry Research found a strong association between a gut dysbiosis and things like depression, showing when people took probiotics or improved their gut health, they also experienced improvements in their mood. Another study published in the Frontiers in Psychiatry found that people with anxiety saw a noticeable improvement simply by restoring healthy gut bacteria and a diet with probiotics without even needing traditional anti-anxiety medications. Research even links poor gut health to conditions like chronic fatigue, with brain fog, with cognitive decline, even early stage dementia. The gut is truly at the center of it all. So what are the biggest offenders that cause gut imbalances? Some of the worst culprits are things like processed foods loaded with sugar, artificial sweeteners, and additives that the bad bacteria feed off of. Stress, because stress alone can disrupt the balance in your gut flora. The overuse of antibiotics or other medications that can strip the gut of all of the bacteria, the good and the bad. Things like consuming a lot of alcohol, especially in excess, can also kill the good bacteria in your microbiome. Having a diet with a lack of fiber, which is what the good bacteria in your gut thrive on because they are living organisms after all. And modern lifestyles have made it so easy to damage the gut even without realizing it. But the good news is you have a lot of power to turn things around in this situation. So what can you do to support your gut, in turn boost your mental health naturally. So I'm going to give you a few powerful steps that you can start taking right now. Eat more fiber-rich foods. Think things like vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes. Fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria, and a variety of different foods, herbs, and spices really is the key to maintain a microbiome diversity, because each strain of bacteria helps to perform a different function to help you. So you want to have as many strains as possible. Incorporate fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, unsweetened yogurt without the artificial sweeteners that can naturally replenish the good bacteria. You want to reduce processed foods and added sugars. Aim for whole, real foods whenever you can to cut down on inflammation. Whole foods would be things that come directly from the earth, not from a package, and is not processed. So think produce, lean protein, healthy fats, and whole grains. You want to also manage your stress levels intentionally. Try incorporating things like breath work, meditation, going for frequent walks outside, or a journaling practice, because your gut feels that stress. Also consider a high quality probiotic if needed, especially if you've been taking antibiotics or have had ongoing gut issues. They generally really only need to be taken on the short term, but unless you maybe are a frequent alcohol drinker, or if you've been under a lot of stress, you may want to take them a little bit longer. Prioritize good sleep and daily movement, because both regulate your gut-brain connection. Taking even one or two of these steps consistently can create a ripple effect in your energy, your mood, and even your mental clarity. If this topic resonated with you, please show the love and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any content, and so that more people are able to find it. Also, please share this with someone if you think that they might benefit from this kind of content. I'm going to be sharing even more of these tips on healing from the inside out in the coming episodes. And let me know in the comments if you've ever noticed any kind of connection between your gut and your mental health, or if you've experienced any of the symptoms from today's video that we've discussed. I would love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to check out the description box for my links in the box below to check out things like my monthly membership that's packed with all kinds of resources, as well as my website to learn more about my one-on-one health coaching program if you're ready to take a supportive guidance tailored to your specific needs at this time. I also have some helpful wellness digital products designed for any specific issues that you may be struggling with, and I have a discounted high quality health products that I highly recommend, because I firmly believe in having good health should be something that's accessible to everyone. This is your weekly reminder to do something that brings you joy today. Take care, and I will see you in the next episode.